Every day, police officers start their shift not knowing what lies ahead. It often begins with the mundane, the routine, like this officer pulling into a gas station. But in a matter of seconds, the thin veil of normalcy can be torn apart, plunging everyone into a chaotic battle for survival. What you are about to see is how a simple traffic stop spiraled into a full-blown gunfight in a quiet suburban neighborhood. The officer approaches a silver pickup truck, and the initial commands are standard, but the driver's response is anything but. The driver seems confused or perhaps defiant, questioning the officer's authority with a simple, "What did I do?" The officer calmly explains, "You're getting pulled over. Step out of the vehicle." But the driver refuses to comply. The tension escalates with every passing second. The officer repeats his commands, his voice growing firmer, more urgent. He senses something is wrong, and for his safety, he unholsters his sidearm. The situation is now on a knife's edge. And just like that, the suspect makes his choice. He hits the gas, tires squealing as he flees the scene. The officer is forced back into his patrol car, and with sirens wailing, the pursuit is on. This is no longer just a traffic stop. It's a high-speed chase. The officer's body camera captures the frantic reality of the pursuit, weaving through traffic, the world outside a blur of motion and screaming sirens. The suspect is driving recklessly, endangering every other driver on the road. He's running from something, but the officers don't know what yet. The chase barrels into a quiet residential street, a place of families, children, and homes. The driver's truck finally comes to a stop, but this is not the end. It's a terrifying new beginning. The driver's door swings open, and he emerges not with his hands up, but with a rifle. The dynamic has changed instantly. This is now a deadly threat. More officers arrive, taking cover behind their vehicles, their own weapons drawn. The street transforms into a tactical scene. Their training kicks in, and a chorus of commands fills the air. "Put the gun down. Drop the gun now. Put the gun down." The officers plead with the suspect, trying to de-escalate and reason with him. They see a young man making a life-altering mistake. "It's not worth it, brother. Put the gun down and walk this way. We can talk about it." For several agonizing minutes, a tense standoff unfolds. The suspect paces, agitated, the rifle held tightly in his hands. He's cornered, with nowhere to run. The officers hold their positions, their fingers on the triggers, hoping for a peaceful resolution, but preparing for the worst. One officer even grabs a ballistic shield, anticipating gunfire. Every second feels like an hour as they wait for the suspect's next move. Despite their desperate pleas, the suspect makes a fateful decision. He raises the rifle in a motion the officers perceive as an imminent threat to their lives and the lives of others in the neighborhood. They are left with no other choice. In a fraction of a second, the street erupts in a hail of bullets. The suspect is hit and falls to the ground. The immediate threat is neutralized, but the scene is far from over. The officers' roles instantly shift from enforcers to first responders. After cautiously approaching and securing the suspect's weapons, they immediately begin administering life-saving aid. Their urgent commands now focus on preservation. Get first aid. Where's he shot? Let's get these clothes off. They work together, cutting away his shirt, desperately searching for wounds and applying pressure to stop the bleeding. The ground is littered with shell casings, a stark reminder of the violence that just occurred. They are fighting to save the life of the very man who, moments before, had threatened theirs. This is the grim, often unseen reality of law enforcement. As paramedics are called to the scene, the officers continue their efforts, their hands covered in blood. This entire 10-minute ordeal began with a simple traffic stop. It's a powerful and tragic illustration of how quickly situations can escalate and the profound consequences of the choices made under pressure by both the suspect and the officers sworn to protect.